Touré drops bombshell, claims male relative fired after refusing night at Diddy's house. Following multiple accusations of sexual assault and sex trafficking, Diddy Combs' name has been dragged into another yet disturbing tale about him from journalist and TV personality Touré. He claims one of his male relatives was abruptly fired after refusing a sleepover at one of the music mogul's homes. Touré appeared on the Reid Out with Joy Reid on March 26, where he told Reid that he'd asked the Act Bad artist to hire one of his male family members as an intern, and Diddy agreed. "I was personally disturbed many years ago," he said. "I know this man well enough to call him and say, hey, I need a favor. And this might have been 10, 12 years ago. I called him and said, hey, I have a family member who I want you to hire as an intern. And I have never talked about this publicly." And he said, yes. And they were flying around, one of the interns, Atlanta, Miami, whatever, on the jet, in the house, whatever. The journalist added that his relative's internship ended abruptly but that his family member would not say why the internship ended so quickly. And then the internship stopped abruptly, like 3 or 4 months into it, Touré continued. And I spoke to my family member, like, what happened? And they wouldn't say. Years later, they finally came out, and this is a male, and said that Puff had said, come home, stay the night with me or the internship is over. And they said, absolutely not. He said absolutely not, and the internship ended. Fans reacted to the interview on Instagram and one noted how bold Combs was to employ the relative of a journalist given his alleged actions and lifestyle. Diddy was very bold to do that to a journalist's family member, wrote the fan. He gave 0 Fs. He has been getting away with things like this for decades. I am so glad that the postman always rings twice. Another fan wrote, damn, everybody can't be lying on Puff SMFH. Other fans applauded the family member for saying no, despite Combs being in a position of power over them. So happy that this person knew their worth and held themselves to that standard, and had the courage and the pride to say no, they wrote. That's right. Say no and leave, know your worth, added another. Homeland Security seized phones, hard drives, and other electronics from Combs' homes in Miami and Los Angeles during raids by agents on March 25. The 54-year-old was accused of trafficking his former girlfriend and artist, Me and You singer Cassie Ventura. He is also accused of drugging and raping a woman named Joy Neal back in 1991 as well as 2 other women. One Jane Doe claims that singer Aaron Hall and Combs forced her to have sex with another woman, while the other Jane Doe claims that when she was 17 in 2003, Combs gang raped and sex trafficked her. Rodney Lil Rod Jones Jr. also claims that he awoke naked, dizzy,